Am I the a-hole for hiding the location of my best friend from my wife? About 5 years ago, I moved about 15 hours away from my hometown for a job. Shortly after moving, I met my now wife, Becca. A few years ago, I had a buddy, JR, from back home come stay with me. While here, he met my wife's sister, Maggie. JR and Maggie hit it off. They pretty quickly started dating. Maggie has a daughter from a previous relationship. Daughter's dad is very much in the picture. Almost a year ago, Maggie and JR moved in together. At the time, Maggie was living with her parents because she could not afford rent on her own. Things seemed to be going well. It is a long story, but almost 2 months ago, JR got pretty irrefutable proof that Maggie was cheating on him. He was angry, depressed, and overall distraught. He could not deal with confronting her, but he could also not deal with living with her. He talked to me and wanted my help to get away. So I reached out to my network of people who are not mutual friends of Becca and I to get him a place to stay. Becca, Maggie, Maggie's daughter, and my MIL were going out of town to visit MIL's mom a few weeks after he found out. I had a work friend with a rent house. I helped JR pack his stuff, which was like 90% of the apartment, and he moved out. He sent an email to Maggie about why he moved out. He left a check for rent and utilities through the end of March when their lease is up and informed the landlord that he was not renewing. Maggie got the email and called JR numerous times while on the trip. My wife called me and asked what was going on and where was JR. I told her that JR moved out and he was safe, but I will not tell her where he is. They got back and Maggie flipped about all the stuff JR took. My wife was quite angry and demanded to know where JR was. I kept telling her that he is safe, but I am not telling her where he is. The last month has been tense and my wife has begged and made threats to know where JR is. She has even tried using my phone to impersonate me to call JR and get information. I have since changed my passcode. She says, "We are married. This is affecting my family. I deserve to know." I refuse. She has even talked about this being divorceable. Am I the a-hole? Edit. 1. My wife knows why JR left. 2. Maggie has admitted since he left that she was cheating. 3. My wife denies know about the cheating, and I do believe her. Historically, Maggie and Becca are not close. Prior to JR moving here, we would see Maggie maybe once every 3-ish months. Since JR moved, we see her a lot more because JR and I regularly organize get-togethers, which is why my wife's reaction is surprising to me. 4. The stuff JR took was only his stuff. In fact, a lot of stuff he left is also his stuff, other than gadgets. He left all the kitchen stuff despite it being 100% his. He left all the stuff in my niece's room, even though he paid for a lot of it.